One.
Alright, fellas, welcome back again. Take 3 to All About Balls.
All about balls.
All About Balls.
Episode
Balls.
1, Part 7, Season 7.
Episode 2.5.
Episode 7, aka Episode 7 of Season 7.
Alright, so
Balls.
On the 7th minute. Okay, so this is the podcast where we discuss everything relating to balls.
I think they know by now.
Specifically the Niger Premier League.
The guys' favorite league.
We mainly talk about football, but we also talk about like other sports,
Wait, there are other sports?
such as lacrosse,
Bowling. Competitive darts.
and most importantly,
Horse riding.
No, we can't discuss that. It's not sport.
okay. Anyways.
Alright,
First, we'll be discussing football. Oh, hold on. Kind reminder to all the English people that happen to be watching this. What is it? 32-12. Yeah, 2019. Just search that up
No
and it
English
should be
people watching
fine.
this. In fact, there's no one watching.
Yeah, honestly, nobody's gonna
Okay,
watch it.
football. There were some big games this weekend. Let's start with Chelsea Crystal Palace, a smaller
We
game.
lost and we were shit. It was no fun. Zaha played
Alright,
shit.
so
Yeah.
Wolves, Aston Villa, Wolves 1-2-1. Traore made an insanely fast run as he always does. Jesus Christ, he's black and fast. Alright, Harvey, go on.
Tell me either of those statements was wrong. Because they were.
Alright, Harvey, go on. Arsenal time.
Okay, so
So basically Arsenal's shit.
They are,
wait,
they
you
are.
watched the first half, right?
I watched the first half.
Oh, damn, I like that.
I did actually watch the first half, and I was thoroughly disappointed.
Yeah, so I watched both halves. First half were disappointing, but like I was honestly happy it was still 0-0. Like
First
as
half
an
was like
Arsenal
watching
fan,
paint dry.
yeah, like as an Arsenal fan, I should not be happy with 0-0 at fucking Leicester. However, I was. Right?
I mean, it is
I thought,
Leicester.
you know what? Maybe we could pull a draw. I was genuinely going to be happy with a draw, right? I thought that was the most realistic thing we could get.
Closest thing Arsenal would come to a win since the league.
Yeah. And then we're like, no, we are going to do very bad, and we are going to play Emery football. And then
Emery ball.
we ended up losing 2-0 with one shot on
It was a
target.
very bad evening.
It really
And like,
was.
I don't understand this man, fam. He plays Ozil, Laka, and he plays Ozil as a false 9 despite having 2 9s. Then plays Laka and Aubameyang fully wide, so that Ozil's central, as in he's the target man. Have you seen Ozil? Imagine putting him as a target man. This guy's delusional. Anyways, one shot on target. Torreira might want to leave because he's basically playing as a cam at this
not a good
point.
time
And when he does play as a CDM, he hasn't played as a CDM for ages, so he's gonna have a bad game. And then the coach is like, yeah, okay, time to play as a cam again.
That's just straight up not a good time for anyone involved in that situation, is it?
Well, I've heard every time I've been to this podcast, it's just Harvey complaining about Arsenal and Emery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hate Emery. Emery, please get out of my class.
Yeah, because he's definitely watching this. Emery, if
Let's
you're
talk
watching
about
this,
the
get
most
out.
important game. Watford versus Norwich.
Yeah, that's the
Oh, yes.
game.
Yeah, okay. Watford won their first game of the season.
Wait, did they
Sad
actually?
noise. Yeah.
Yeah, they were actually the last English team in the top. How many divisions?
Top flight.
Top 4 professional divisions.
Yeah, to win the game.
Because Watford are just not very good. You see.
Then the actual.
Well, they got a draw out of Arsenal, though, so...
Okay, so
doesn't mean
then,
anything.
so then the actual big game of the weekend in the Premier League, we had Man City versus Liverpool. I mean, it all looked all right. Man City, they had some decent attack in the beginning, you know, like that looked like they might have a chance.
The first few
That
minutes of the
Fabinho
game.
came in, absolutely clapped. Big man Claudio were just okay. That shot was unsavable. That was actually a pretty
Yeah,
hot
it was,
shot.
that really set the tone for the game.
That did come from a really poor clearance, though.
Yeah, Man City started well. They tried to attack, but then Fabinho kind of bulled on them
Really,
Pretty-
man, it was just,
way too quickly.
Yeah, true.
And then it kind of fell apart. Salah scored afterwards.
And
then Mane scored.
With a diving header.
Which is pretty ironic, not
Yeah.
Salah
going to
scored a
lie.
tap in, and now people are obsessing again.
A head
No,
tap.
he's bad.
Yeah, I mean,
Mane's way better than
I mean, I guess he had to be there to score the tap in. That's the most.
People always underrate tap-ins, but like your movement has to be good and your timing has to be
Okay,
good.
like
to score
that's
tap-ins.
just exactly what FIFA commentators say. Or it might have been a tap in, but he had to be there for it.
That's actually
Yeah,
that's
I know,
actually
I know,
a
I
FIFA
know.
commentary line.
No,
I know.
but think about it, right? If your team's good and they just have good deliveries, you can only score tap-ins.
True. That's a fair point from Mr. Harvey here.
Yeah.
Blackman himself.
So then, I mean, okay, so let's do some early predictions on the Premier League, right? Do you think Liverpool can hold the lead?
No, Sheffield United are gonna win.
Sheffield United are actually pretty good,
No,
though,
no,
not
no,
gonna
no.
lie.
No, honestly, yeah, I think Sheffield United could actually take the Premier League now.
Sheffield.
That's probably way more likely than Tottenham winning the league at this point.
Yet.
Yet.
I think Liverpool are gonna win, which sucks. I don't want them to.
I mean,
I think Norwich will get relegated. I think
They're probably-
Watford will be okay.
I mean, in the beginning,
I think-
Norwich were really popping off with their win on Man City and all,
I
but
think
then
Southampton might get relegated. I think.
Southampton's just straight up not
I don't
having a
know,
good
to
time.
be honest. I think Arsenal could get relegated. Man United, Tottenham,
I mean,
not having a
there is still like a Jesus Christ, an 8-point difference between Liverpool and Leicester
Leicester in second place,
Yeah.
tied with Chelsea.
because of
Man
their
City
goal
dropped down to
difference.
fourth. Not
Yeah.
eighth.
Arsenal's fifth, aren't they?
They're 6
Oh.
behind Sheffield United
Sheffield
because the goal
United.
Arsenal has a negative goal difference.
That's kind of funny.
You know Manchester United has a positive goal difference?
Yeah, and they're only 1 point behind Arsenal.
What about Palace? We dropped down to 12th. See, it's so tight at the top.
Okay, look, I'm gonna make my predictions early, okay? It is the 14th of November when we're filming this.
Yes, sir.
Arsenal is gonna end up 7th if we keep going like this. Yeah, we're really bad at this point. We can't even get home wins.
I
It's
mean,
horrible.
yeah, true. You are indeed horrible.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you are.
Kind of like Sporting. Horrible.
Well, no, we did.
Sporting Lisbon.
Best club.
Anyway, what
They
else happened in
won.
the Premier League this game week?
No one cares. Tottenham didn't win because of that.
I mean, yeah, honestly, Tottenham are actually doing god awful now. Like,
You love to see it.
you kind of do actually.
They're still only 3 points behind Arsenal.
That's kind of funny.
That's kind of funny actually.
I honestly, can we talk about Everton? Like, I thought Everton would do good because they have like Alexander Iwobi, right? And they have Moise Keane, so I figured, you know what? They're-
Richarlison,
Yeah, we're Charles.
Sigurdsson, Gomez. I can't stop coughing. Oh yeah.
But apparently it's
Are not
their
good? Yeah,
central
they're not
defensive midfield is really
Yeah, because they sold Ghana Gwe.
yeah.
Yeah, they did.
I saw that too, and then they never replaced him, so now they're just suffering hella goals. Like, they have a -5 goal difference.
That's not a good time overall, is it?
Yeah, they conceded 18 goals. Also, on the topic of Arsenal,
Are we still on the topic of Arsenal?
we're talking about the Premier League.
Okay,
So,
sure.
Leno has had the most saves in the Premier League this whole season.
Okay, and why
That would be-
is that?
That would
Because
be
our
good,
defense is
but-
bad, Emery is bad,
Okay.
our team's out of form.
So the only thing that's saving you is a goalkeeper.
Yeah,
He's
our,
not because they're still losing. So
Exactly. So
and I mean, he's had 49 saves. He's done all he can.
49 saves. Okay, how many game weeks are we in? Like
11.
11.
That's a lot, considering that the next one has 5 saves less.
Yeah, your
He's
point's gonna
match
meet here,
Ryan.
mate.
Huh?
Arsenal's still shit. Your point's gonna meet here, mate.
Okay. Yeah.
So you guys want to move on to outside of England? Maybe into the Bundesliga.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Lewandowski.
Shut up.
Lewandowski.
So wide.
Lewandowski.
All right. So
Get in.
we got
Bayern. Wait.
München Gladbach
4-0.
are still first place, which I don't know how that happened. But
Bayern beating Dortmund 4-0.
Oh, and Lewandowski with 2 goals.
It's not a good time for anyone involved,
And Matt Hummels with the own goal.
and Gnabry with the other goal.
Can we talk about Gladbach has 4 points more than Leipzig and Bayern?
Gladbach are in first place, just to clarify, and Leipzig won too. They're good.
And that's just
Gladbach, I don't know how they're there. They're just kind of.
They're just vibing and chilling. Like, imagine if they win the league.
It's just
honestly.
not about to happen. But
Well, but they played like Werder, then they played Bayer, Leverkusen,
Yeah,
and they
okay.
won, which is pretty impressive.
Decide.
In the Europa League, they won from
they did lose
Roma.
to Dortmund though, a few
Yeah,
weeks ago. So
they-
they haven't beaten any big teams.
No. Oh yeah, they did actually. They lost one.
They,
though.
they haven't beaten any big teams yet.
Well, they did beat Hoffenheim, and Hoffenheim are doing pretty good. They're 5th. So,
Bundesliga is so close.
better than this one Farmers League. What's it called?
Serie A, right?
The Mongolian Premier League.
Oh yeah, no, and Serie A as well.
Yeah, and Syria.
You guys are not funny.
We're pretty funny.
No, okay.
Juventus are still first in Serie A because, okay, Milan didn't actually play that badly. They started with like a different team. They didn't play some of their shit players. They still lost, but it was only 1-0 to Juventus, which I mean isn't that bad.
I mean, true. That's
Like finally Milan didn't play badly. I don't think this happens very often.
Can we just talk about Cagliari having?
Cagliari are in 4th place. Like what the hell?
They're
won
above
5-2.
Roma and Napoli.
Yeah, they won 5-2
fact.
at the weekend.
I thought they're actually fueled by hate of black people.
This
Yeah.
is epic. This is why they're doing so well. So are Lazio and so are Inter.
Yeah,
And-
But you look at
I'm onto something here.
And guess what? The number 1 team is Juventus.
some things just
Yeah.
don't change.
Okay, Juventus are the Man City of Italy. Like, come on.
No, Juventus are the Arsenal of Italy. Like they
No,
are.
no, because they're actually
That's
good.
AC Milan. AC
Yeah.
Milan.
Yeah,
are
'cause
the
they're
Arsenal.
fat.
Honestly, the Arsenal of every league. I'm going. Yeah, he's in Inter.
He's
Okay,
injured
look.
or something.
So basically, the Arsenal of every league. Portuguese league, Sporting. Let's see.
French League, Lyon.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. No.
Dutch league,
Arsenal,
Vitesse.
the Arsenal-which league is
Yeah.
rated by the amount of black people in the team.
Bundesliga,
Um.
Gladbach. Well, not really.
Nah.
No, because they're doing good.
His parents are from Trinidad.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So,
Anyway, can we continue with how good Cagliari are? They're gonna win the league. This is-
Okay. The craziest thing is, I don't remember any of us asking.
You said let's talk about.
So if you
Cagliari.
guys are done, we can like briefly just glance over the Portuguese league.
When no one cares.
Wait, why is Sampdoria in a relegation zone though?
Because they lost their manager. He went to Milan in the summer. He was really good. They used to do really well with him. Then he got sacked at Milan after about 7 games, and Sampdoria are not having a good time.
So
No.
moving over to a quick glance in the Portuguese
Basically,
league.
everyone was a loser in that.
The only thing I want to mention is Vieto's wonderful performance versus Bologna's sad, where he scored one hot volley and another
Keep it in your pants.
slightly less hot volley.
Okay.
Just a beautiful game all around. He kind of carried us there. He scored both goals that we needed late in the game. Like he's just a good man all around. Hopefully we can actually get stable results with this manager. Moving on, you guys wanna move on? Okay.
Hold on. I'd just like to mention that one point where I believe Sporting was losing, like, I think 1-0 or 2-0. And then this guy, okay, there's no defenders marking him. Ball gets crossed in, right? My man goes for a bicycle kick, kicks it out of the stadium. And then you go, that's something you only try if you have a comfortable lead. And I'm like,
yeah.
dude, losing 2-0 is a comfortable lead.
I think it was Coates that was trying bicycle kicks.
Yeah.
What a man.
You've reached comedy hour.
Yeah.
Okay, so who are we giving the Sebastian Coates Idiot of the Week award to?
Claudio Bravo.
Again,
just
like
because.
2 weeks in a row.
I just don't like him. So
Sure, all right, sure. Like there's a lot of.
Wait,
other
isn't he
people.
from America or something? Where is he from?
Claudio Bravo. Is he from America?
Yeah, I think that's a very American
Go
name.
home.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Harvey is currently leaving.
All right, so we can go to Team of the Week. Thoughts?
Thoughts? You just call me a thought. Oh wait. Okay, yeah, we'll mention it. In goal, Neuer from Bayern, because
It's just a good performance all around.
and Dortmund are kind of bad.
Yeah, I don't think
So right back, strange choice. Reece James from Chelsea against Palace. He kind of pocketed Zaha, and I don't think we even had a shot on target because everything we do comes through Zaha, and he kind of got.
Zaha's just kind of mad he couldn't go to Arsenal.
I know he's been so bad this season.
Honestly, like I wonder what's gonna happen when he actually does leave.
He's not actually gonna leave. He's just gonna end up staying there.
He's
We're
not.
like this year, he's finally gonna leave. No, he'll probably
Because
leave
Crystal
next year.
Palace are so annoying. They're never going to want
Yeah,
to leave.
they were being so.
Wait, hold on. How many years does he have left on his contract?
4.
Yeah, he's never going to leave Crystal
He's never
Palace.
going to leave.
He shouldn't have signed that new deal. That was incredibly stupid of him. So this Sebastian Coates Award of the season goes to
I
Zaha.
think it's too early to say of the season. Like maybe.
He's probably gonna go to Kawhi.
My man said, I want to go to Arsenal, so he extended his deal with Crystal Palace. Bruh.
Okay. Yeah, fair
yeah.
enough. All right, so moving on, team of the week.
So Youngku, kind
So
of.
Yunchu.
Yeah, we don't care. We don't. No one knows how his name's pronounced, but he kind
Not
of.
even he
He
knows.
kind of pulled on Arsenal though, because Arsenal kind of bad.
Yeah, and he scored as well, right?
No, he
he
didn't.
Wait.
I think Madison and
Yeah.
and
scored.
The two cloud people.
So Yunchu was just pretty good. Good performance all
Very
around.
sexy
So,
man.
yeah.
No homo. Yeah, Ramos.
Hold up, but
scored.
can we talk about I don't know how to pronounce his name. The center defensive mid of Leicester.
Ndidi.
Yeah,
Mate,
Ndidi.
you're literally from Nigeria, just like me.
I'm literally not from Nigeria.
Yes, you
He's
are.
from Somalia.
You're all. I can't say that. Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway,
exactly.
let's
That's
continue.
what I thought.
Then we have Ramos. Go on about Ramos.
Ramos scored and kept a clean sheet. Real Madrid won 4-0 against some sorry ass team.
Yeah, keep it going.
Yeah, they're actually not that bad this season. Real Madrid, like they're tied for first place with Barca, and both of them have played a game less than all of the other teams. They've only lost one game in La Liga.
Wait, is Atletico third then? Or
I think Atletico is third. It could be Sevilla or someone. No, I'm not sure. Robertson is at left back though. Got a nice assist for Salah's tap in.
he just had a really good game overall, and like that play with it led to Salah's like I don't want to give a lot of merit to Salah. He does get a bit of his positioning, but the whole play it was just like one pass that came from who was it? No, before that. It was Alexander-Arnold, right? With his left pass from one side of the field to the other, Robertson, he lands another pass, and that's all. One side of the field to the other, to a goal, like in like two free passes.
Okay, no one cares.
Anyways, I think we forgot to mention this in the last episode, but we forgot to mention Wolfsburg versus Istanbul Basaksehir. And Istanbul actually won 3-0. Wolfsburg had a red card. Pretty dumb of them. And literally the second after, they conceded a penalty. And then Crivelli scored 2 goals just in the span of 3 minutes.
What's he on
So
about?
he's very good. Buruk, the manager of Istanbul, is just doing great in the Europa League right now. He's just really doing it to him.
Okay, are you done?
Yeah, it was played in the UPC arena because, in case you didn't know, basically Crivelli delivers the goals just like UPC. Yes.
Okay, but in more important news, Sudan actually won their African Cup of Nations qualifier against Sao Tome and Principe last night, 4-0.
4-0.
Outstanding performance from Sudan. I think they'll be very happy on how they got their qualifying campaign underway. Would you not think so, Harvey?
Mm-hmm.
Let's check where your country is.
Now that we're talking about Africa, the Africa
Burundi,
Rugby
Harvey,
7.
Harvey, your
Yeah,
country,
wow,
Burundi,
okay,
lost 2-0.
calm. I'm not from every country in Africa, Max.
It's
Not
one
funny,
country.
didn't laugh. Okay, so basically, the Africa Rugby Sevens, if you don't know what that is, too bad for you. Kenya won.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
We're halfway through Team of the Week, but
Okay, and I do want to
Nainggolan
mention something.
scored and got 3 assists. Cagliari destroyed Fiorentina. Fabinho absolutely controlled City, and he scored a banger. Kovacic kind of controlled Palace, had the most. I think he had the most touches and the most passes. Kind of an absolute monster. Messi had a hat trick.
Messi was just Messi.
None of Messi's goals had assists. They were all from free kicks.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Dybala kind of broke the deadlock for Juve with some nice.
On the
skill.
deadlock.
On the deadlock. Okay.
Then we got Vieto with it. And I will state this again. The hot volleys. Right, so then I'd like to just mention some quick news. Zlatan is leaving LA Galaxy.
He's going to Bologna.
David Villa is retiring.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Okay, no.
Really end of an era.
Yeah, actually is.
Harvey's talk about rugby.
No, actually, no. Iniesta is still playing though. So it's
Iniesta.
not. Yeah, he's in Japan.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, who watches the Japanese league besides Japanese people?
At like 3 a.m. Yeah, I mean, I think it's time to talk about the the Gaza Strip Premier League. Oh yeah, no, Arsene Wenger actually has a proper job besides arguing with Mourinho for a couple of hours.
That was pretty apish though.
Yeah, okay, it was. He is now the leading authority on technical matters. Is a member of the football and technical advisory panels.
Okay,
So-
no one cares though.
True. All right. So, what do you guys want to do now?
Okay, in the Africa Rugby Sevens, the final.
Okay, before that, let's finish off with football.
Okay.
This week is just international breaks. There's not too much going on. But this Saturday,
No one cares, lol.
there's a Copa Libertadores final.
What?
It's Saturday.
Sorry, who
No, that's
versus
next
what?
Saturday.
No, I think
Who's
this
that?
No.
Who's that?
No,
It's the 14th today.
wait, today's the 14th.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
It's on
hold
the
on.
Wait, hold up.
It's
What
next
final?
week. Copa Libertadores. It's the South American Champions League. It's Flamengo versus.
Yeah, it's Flamengo's very important.
Yeah, Flamengo's going to win like 2-0. It's not a surprise. Flamengo being the best team in South America for a while now. So yes.
Yeah, honestly, like I really do want Flamengo to win, though. I want to see my boy JJ succeeding, like in the continent besides Europe. Wait, let me actually check. Oh yeah, no, it's the 23rd. I thought it was this Saturday. It's not this Saturday. Okay, yeah, it's a week from Saturday then at 9 p.m. It's gonna be the final between River Plate and Flamengo. We want Flamengo to win, though. All right.
Imagine supporting a team that's just called River and Plate.
You know, it's the river is called the River Plate, right?
My man.
Just like Rio Ave.
Yeah, the river is called Ave.
Yeah.
And Rio means river. Honey, your team's named after a gunpowder storage.
Yes, that's worth. Your team was named after a building, fam. I don't think you can complain.
It's a key detail because there weren't many buildings there in South London.
Yeah.
This is epic.
Honestly, like I can't get into this argument because I have no idea where the name Sporting comes from.
Probably from the fact
No.
that they were a sport club, you absolute moron.
You absolute paraplegic mongoloid.
That's very offensive, you're Harvard.
Yes. Yeah.
No, guys, for this argument, I'm a Wolves
We've actually
supporter.
run out of stuff to talk about quickly.
Yeah, actually-
we were efficient today.
Yeah, we're 20 minutes in, guys.
Okay, this is AP.
Hold up. Okay, I'm gonna add a new section into the podcast. If you could basically get one player for free
Okay.
into your team for one game, for your upcoming game, which player would you add into your team?
Orgy of Quonquo. Heskey.
Orgy of Quonquo.
Heskey. I'd buy three. I'd buy Orgy of Quonquo, Emil Heskey, and Adebayo Akinfenwa. Run three. Run three. Oh, yes.
Honestly, okay, taking this somewhat seriously, right? Sporting's next game is pretty important in the Europa League. If we win, we basically go on to the next stage. And it's against PSV at home. It's a pretty big game.
So who would you have? You can have anyone in the world.
Anyone in the world. I mean, okay, let me think,
A
right?
good defender, a good striker.
Definitely a striker, like a nice, probably Lewandowski, honestly.
Alright, fair enough. Because he's always scored.
Yeah, actually, yeah, if he already scores.
Yeah. In so I would probably have just the whole new manager. Yep.
Mourinho time.
No, not Mourinho. I'll just get rid of the manager. That's very epic.
No, just use your U23 manager.
Oh yeah, Lundberg. He's actually pretty good though. Lundberg. He's an Arsenal legend.
Luxembourg.
So yeah, I think that was it for this episode.
Bro, this episode has been going on for literally.
Because we
23
spent a
minutes.
year trying to find the room.
And it's because there was an international break, so
True,
we
there
don't
is.
want
So
to-
the upcoming games, yeah, there's not a lot of international breaks. Like Portugal has a chance of not going through. England, don't.
Basically, we could spend an hour talking about our
Mr.
qualification.
Stay.
We could spend an hour talking about who could qualify, but no one really cares.
Okay,
So
yes,
everyone, let's just start chanting Mr. Verstay.
Okay, Mr. Stay. Mr. Stay.